Thank you so much for tuning in. Clearly stated, this is Vibrating Minds. I want to do a continuation of the previous video on when you get to that point in your life, right? When you have decisions to make and real choices to make. And these choices are going to impact your frequency. When your head is going to blow up, when you're ready to lose your shit, you know why? It's because you have a decision to make. And that decision that you're going to make is going to impact your frequency. Does that make sense? And I'm learning this. I'm so learning this. In the previous video I was talking about, and I'm going to urge you to go back and have a look at the video because it's definitely worth it. I am going through an incredible spiritual transformation. And when I started this channel, I initially said I wanted to do this with you guys so you guys could see this as I'm going along. And that's exactly what's happening. I am at a point in my life right now which is absolutely mind-blowing. I am feeling things and sense. I always knew I had some sort of connection to the realms. I did. I always knew that from a young child and whatever. Anyway, story for another day. We're not going there right now. We will eventually, but not today. Anyhow, for the first time in my life, I'm getting just at people in every direction. I'm getting information. Right, I was saying in the other video how the realms are utilizing our internet to spread the news, to bring the collectives together, bring the troops, right? The people that have volunteered, the people that were up there and conscripted and wrote out their contract and put in there that they wanted to volunteer to come and help when the new earth was being created. And the problem with that is when you do volunteer, by the time you get here, you don't remember. You just don't remember that you've done that. So this is why reconnecting with the realms is critically important, because it will allow you to understand your own personal abilities. Because I've been saying since the beginning, right? They've lied to us. They've been lying to us. And I know you guys know that. Everything they've been telling us, that we're weak, we need to be guided and watched and told what to do. We need to make sure we tell them not to eat the dishwasher pod. We need to make sure that we tell them to remove the pizza out of the plastic before putting it in the oven, because these sorry specks of entities are just incapable of choosing and deciding and making choices of their own. That's what they want you to believe. They're lying. We need to reconnect with the realms. And once we do that, we recognize and understand our own abilities. And we are able to heal our own bodies. I'm not telling you to stop taking your pills and okay, just please. We can heal our own bodies. We are capable of healing ourselves. And one of the first ways that I'm learning, and I told you I was bringing you on this journey with me because this is going to be such a learning experience for me, and I'm learning so much. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited about all this knowledge that I'm going to gain and that I am gaining and that I'm learning every day. And I'm absolutely astonished by the change that I see in myself, that I feel in myself. So I want to share this with you guys. It's real important that I share this. So here I am in the middle of this spiritual realm transformation, or a realm transformation, or a transformation. And over the past few months, I've had different mystics, and I'm going to call them mystics just for the sake of mishmashing them in all different directions. Let's just mystics, okay, for the sake of. So I've had many different ones that have popped up over the past few months and given me the information I've needed through that process. And then when the information from them they're done transmuting, then I'll have a couple more mystics that I don't know where they came from. All of a sudden, poof, there they are. They're on my feed. And even when I try and pass them, sometimes I do. I'm going to say I click on them 90% of the time. Okay, 85. But when I click on whomever it is, they have the message that I need for this moment in my life right now. Okay, so I won't tell you where I live because, you might be calling authorities. Like, you guys want to, I know I get it. 100%. So this is what's been going on. And through all of that, I'm also connecting myself. Like I said, I did my mantras, right? I have a whole list of them and I say them. And now I'm working on maybe making them. I like the way I wrote. And the reason I wrote them the way I did is I wrote them at a particular time. And that's what I was talking about in in the first video about this. When I wrote those mantras, I was at a point, I was at that moment of my life. And after my explode, because I did say that I exploded, right? After my explode, and I sat back and I realized, and because I am a writer, it's something I've always done. Writing is just something I've always done. I went many years without doing it though, but I'm a writer. It's just what I do. I express myself that way. As a teenager, I used to do poetry and stuff, and I stopped doing it for many years, obviously, because I was in the program. I was in the matrix. Well, I mean, we're still in the matrix, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, round 3, because I'm at 10. I'm almost at 10. So anyhow, yeah, I was in the matrix. So a lot of who I was just sort of went whole other story. But anyhow, okay. So I'm at 10. We'll come back. We'll do part 3. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm clearly stated, and this is Vibrating Minds. I'm looking forward to you guys following me through my crazy, crazy. I love you. Take care.